If you had 10 seconds to make a decision about this phone, here's what you need to know. If your next phone's budget is in this phone's price range, or maybe even a little lesser, just buy it. The OnePlus 8 is a remarkable device. So what is this flagship device made of? There are 5 things you need to know. We're talking about a Snapdragon 865 processor with 5G capability. We're talking about RAM from 6GB to 12GB and storage from 128 to 256GB. We're talking about a 90Hz fluid display, incredibly smooth. We're talking about a 4300 mAh battery with warp charge. And not to forget, there's a 48 megapixel triple camera stack at the back, building the case for this to be a OnePlus flagship device. One of the first things people talk about when they speak about the OnePlus 8 is the Snapdragon 865 with 5G capability. Now, what's this processor all about? It's the best in class out there with 5G capability. As of now, in the beginning of Jan 2021, the 5G rollout in India hasn't really started. But that means this phone is going to keep you equipped into the future. We're talking about a device that's 25% faster than previous generation processors. And with Wi-Fi 6, you have a theoretical 270% increase on speed, leaving you with a device that has incredible power. The only question is how much can you throw at it? Now that processor is the guts of this device. But let's face it, you buy this phone, you're going to put a case on it, and the only thing you're going to see day in and day out is the screen. And this screen is beautiful. Now 60Hz screens a few years back were astounding, and the 90Hz screen is out of this world. Now we're talking about a 6.55-inch screen, that's pretty large. We're looking at an HDR10 Plus support, and that means every pixel is working out there to create magic. So when you're looking at one of those astoundingly well-composed pictures and videos, or you shoot a lovely picture yourself, you have something that you're going to be staring at for hours together. And also, with over 4,000 display levels, you've got a screen that really lives up to the name of being a flagship device. A beast of a processor, an eye-catching display. Put them together along with this brilliant camera stack, and it adds to the flagshipness of the OnePlus 8. Now, the 48 megapixel camera, the 16 megapixel camera, and the 2 megapixel camera come together to deliver magic out here. Now, the ultra-wide camera that's on this device is capable of a field of view of 116 degrees. And not just that, we're looking at 4K video at 60 frames per second. And it gets better. If you're looking at slow motion video, we're looking at 720 frames per second. The question is, what will you do with all this capability? With 3 of these things with superlative capabilities coming together, it adds up to high power consumption. And to be able to feed to those requirements, you've got a 4300 mAh battery. But just having that beast of a battery isn't enough, because what we're looking at is how fast are we able to power up the device. Now, warp charge is built in. And what that means for you is 0 to 50% in under 30 minutes. Now that is power baked into the battery as well. When we talk about the OnePlus 8, the words that scream in my mind are power, speed, and performance. Now we've got the Oxygen OS, which is able to add an extra layer of oomph to performance, and it is incredibly snappy. Now OnePlus has a huge fan following. Their after-sales service is pretty renowned, and the company listens to its customers all the time, and the features on this device are pretty much a distillation of what everybody wants to see in their devices at a price point that is reasonable. So if you're looking to buy one, and if you're considering, and if you're on the fence, I hope this is enough reason for you to just pick up the OnePlus 8.